Hello, welcome to video 4, week 4 of the 12 weeks of videos along with this guide. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this isn't my favorite, but this is a topic that I could talk about all frigging day because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need a lot of self-discipline whenever it comes to anything in life, but specifically a fitness journey. So let's get into it. Self-discipline, how to build it. This is how you embed self-discipline early in your fitness journey and also just in general life, because self-discipline, you're going to need it in all walks of life. So let's get into it. So first of all, by definition, what is it? The ability to control one's feelings and overcome one's weaknesses. Honestly, that's exactly what it says on the tin. That's exactly what self-discipline is. It's being able to do something that you don't particularly want to do at the time, but knowing that it's going to benefit you and kind of doing it for your future self is kind of like what I will add on to that definition. Why do you need it? So inevitably there will come a time in your fitness journey that you're going to need it, that you're maybe going to have to do things that you don't particularly want to do. I always say that there's a point in everyone's fitness journey when you get to the middle ground, kind of like the gray area, where you're, like I said, you're in the middle, you're kind of far enough away that you're not at the start of your fitness journey where everything's exciting and everything's new, and you're also not close enough to the end where you can see like the final result. So you're kind of in the middle. And where the middle happens, and what happens to the people in the middle, is that you kind of get a little bit lax. You kind of get a little bit like, right, this is getting a little bit harder. I actually have to put the hard work in now because, like I said, you're in the middle. You're far enough away from the exciting part, and you're also far enough away from the end result, which is the goal. And this is normal, happens to everyone. But what you need to know and what you need to be able to do is to overcome that, and that's whenever self-discipline kicks in. So the next slide is going to be a few examples of kind of how to build self-discipline and how to embed it into your fitness journey. Because like I said, there's going to be times in your life where self-discipline is really going to have to kick in. And yeah, building discipline is like building a muscle. That's what I was about to say. The same way you would grow a muscle, you need to do it repeatedly, using the same exercises over and over and over again until it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. This is exactly how you build self-discipline. You need to be able to do something that you don't really particularly want to do, whether that is getting up and get those last couple of steps in, whether that is get up and doing that session, whether that is meal prepping for the week so you don't have to cook for the week, whatever that is. It's usually based on doing something that you said you were going to do, and you're not doing it. That's the first way that you will not build self-discipline. So perform self-discipline acts as many times as you can in your day-to-day life to build the muscle. So for example, get up when you said you were going to. So if you set your alarm for 6 o'clock in the morning, set your alarm for 6 o'clock in the morning and get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's going to feel hard. It's going to feel like kind of impossible, especially if you're not used to doing that. But if you said you were going to do it. Drink a glass of water when you said you were. So if you said, I'm going to drink more water, I need to drink more water. Drink more water. Do the workout when you said you would and when you don't feel like it. So there is a bit of a pattern going on here. Doing the thing you said you were going to do, and what that does is build confidence and self-discipline. So you're getting two for the price of one. That's exactly what you're getting. And essentially what you do and this is something that's actually embedded really, really big in my kind of life over the past year or so, is doing things that I found hard, doing things that I didn't feel particularly confident with, but doing them anyway. And now guess what? I am a lot more comfortable with doing those. I'm a lot more confident with doing those. I do the thing I said I was going to do. So if I'm going to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, then I will get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. If I'm going to go to the gym at 6:30 in the morning, then I'm going to go to the gym at 6:30 in the morning. If I'm going to go to bed at 9 o'clock, then I'm going to go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. Like, doing the thing that you said you're going to do and actually performing it is going to build that muscle of self-discipline and confidence that you can actually do what you said you're going to do. Because that's exactly what that is. Self-discipline, self-confidence is having that ability and having that trust in yourself to do the thing that you said you were going to do. And this ability is going to come in really, really handy whenever it comes to fitness journey, because a lot of a fitness journey isn't all sunshines and rainbows. I will not say that it is. Like there's really exciting parts of it, and this kind of guide is exciting. It's fun. It's functional. You're doing a lot of movements. You're trying out a lot of new movements. And the training and the gym part, I think anyway, is the most fun part. It's all the stuff around that. It's all the habits around that, like your nutritional habits, your drinking habits, your daily movement outside of the gym. Like all of those habits need to come together along with training guide, and that the self discipline requires a lot of that. So being able to, like I said, meal prep for the week whenever you said you would, whenever you need to plan your sessions, plan your sessions. Like again, I will say again, doing the thing that you said you were going to do, that is how you're going to build self-discipline, and performing these tasks every single day. So that's how I have always said to embed self-discipline is write yourself out, even if you're using your phone on your notes app, kind of go into your phone, write down things that you said you're going to do today, check them off as you go along. And we all know, if you say you don't enjoy ticking things off, then you're a liar, because everyone enjoys ticking things off, especially stroking things off, highlighting things off. Make it something that you will do every single day until it becomes a muscle, until it becomes big enough that it's just part of your life. And that's exactly how self-discipline will work. So yeah, that's how you build self-discipline to reach your goal, and by doing the thing you told yourself you're going to do. Now it's your turn. So do something right now that you've been putting off. So I know there's something right now that you've been putting off for a while, whether that is drinking more water. I know there's hardly any water in this, but if you're going to get a glass of water, go get a glass of water. If you're putting off a session that you're going to do, go and do the session. If you said you're going to go for a walk to clear your head, go for a walk to clear your head. If you're going to read your book, then read your book. Like just do something that you said you've been putting off, and do it right now. It doesn't have to be gym related. It doesn't have to be related to this guide. Even if you said putting out the washing, you said you're going to put the washing out this morning, but you didn't, go put it out now. Just do something that you've been putting off and do it right now, because that is the best way that you're going to kickstart that self-discipline act, and it's just going to make such a difference to your day to day, and it'll just become like second nature. So yeah, just on that note, whenever I kind of said, putting now it's your turn. There are going to be a couple of videos that you will have kind of like homework, so to speak, just so that you can have like a bit of like, just so it's a bit more interactive. Sometimes it'll be like a physical thing to do. Sometimes it'll be a journal thing to do, or sometimes it'll be a nice thing to do, like booking yourself a massage. That's a nice thing to be able to do. And like I said, it's just because I want you to get as much out of this guide as possible. So giving you things to do and homework to do is the best way to do that, alongside the goal and the guide and stuff like that. But yeah, that is how we build self-discipline in a nutshell. And so yeah, like I said, go and do something that you've been putting off. Do it right now, and give me a message whenever you've done that. Tell me the thing that you said you were going to do that you've been putting off. Do it, come back to me, message me that. But yeah, have a fantastic day, and I can't wait to see how many self-discipline acts you can do, and until it becomes second nature. Okay, bye.